Some dogs bark while others are silent when trailing. The barking characteristic is due to a dominant gene. So let's start there with our alleles. Capital B is for barking, and we're going to use lowercase b for our recessive trait, which is silent. So little b equals silent. Next, erect ears are dominant to drooping ears. So I'm going to use capital E to represent erect ears and lowercase e for drooping ears. What kind of pups would be expected from a mating between a heterozygous erect-eared barker? So heterozygous means one of each letter. When it says heterozygous in front of two dominant traits, it's referring to both of them. So heterozygous refers to the erect-eared part of the genotype and also to the barking characteristic. So it's big E, little e for erect ears and big B, little b for barker. It's crossed with a droop-eared silent trailer. Drooping is recessive, so we have to have two little e's. Silent is also recessive, so two little b's. So I have my genotype for the parents. Next step is to find the gametes. We have a big E, big B for our first gamete, big E, little b for the second, little e, big B for the third gamete, and little e, little b for our fourth gamete. For the other parent, because they only have little e's and little b's, all of the gametes are going to contain a little e and a little b. The next step is to place the gametes into a Punnett square to find out what kind of pups would be expected from this mating. So I put my one gamete from the one parent along one side of the Punnett square and the four gametes from the other parent along the other side. Next, we're going to cross them or fertilize them. So we have a big E, little e, big B, little b for the first parent, big E, little e, two little b's for that second offspring I meant, two little e's, big B, little b, and finally all recessive. Let's write down the phenotypes right underneath them. So that first pup is going to be erect-eared and barker. The second pup is erect-eared and silent. The third pup is droop-eared and barker. And the last one is droop-eared and silent.